My recent replay of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I actually cried at the end of it because that is the first time I've beaten it since the original trilogy was out. And I kid you not, I made practically every same choice that I made my first playthrough. So I don't know, maybe next time when I jump into it, I'll do something different. Yeah. No, but I actually like got choked up on it because
Aw.
like, I didn't realize that I didn't realize how much like Corey and I we've talked about Mass Effect a lot, over the years and stuff like that. I didn't realize how much that game had imprinted on me. And this is a game that I reluctantly played because I had people that were just throwing this game at me because this is like, man, this is like Captain Kirk and Jack Bauer like combined into one. And I'm like, what are you doing comparing 24 and putting 24 and Star Wars, Star Trek together? What are you doing here?
Mm.
And there's also Star Wars elements to the game too. Like Mass Effect was an experience, and yeah, so my first time playing through, like I was just overwhelmed that I beat it. My second time playing it on the remastered on the Legendary Edition, I was like, oh, the gravity of this whole thing hit me this time.
Mm. Nice. It's been a while since I've cried in a game.
Television shows and movies do
But
it
anyway,
they
I'm
do
not
it
gonna
more for me
fill
than
the
video
dead air
games
with
do. Now, video
ums,
games have
but
their moments where it's like, "Oh my god, that just happened," or like, I can't believe I'm sitting here looking at this," but yeah, it's nostalgia for games that gets me a little teary-eyed,
yeah, maybe. But I've also, guys, been crying a lot lately. I was crying today. So, like, my cry meter is, like, all over the
Stephanie's
place.
becoming
So who
a
knows?
big
I could be
softie.
laughing at something
Look
very
at her.
sad and crying at something
It's the
very
blonde
happy.
hair.
I don't
The
know.
blonde hair.
I am. Like, I know, like, anyway, just to wrap it up, I have not played Pocopia in a while, but like many, many months I've been lost in Pocopia, and I will dive back in it again with the expansion stuff. And right now I'm playing Coffee Talk Tokyo by our friends Toge Productions, and we'll see where that goes. I'm going to play around with that in a couple of Steam games until Star Fox comes out in a couple weeks.
Did you play?
And maybe
Have
I'll
you
cry in that
beaten Star
too
Fox
because of
64? Have you played it?
James McLeod. Who knows? Yeah, heck yeah. I actually, as soon as it was announced like weeks ago, I pulled out the N64 cartridge. Hold on. N64 cartridge, and I played it in front of my son.
Oh
And the
my
things
gosh!
he said, he's like, this is the worst
Wow.
graphics I've ever seen. That's grass. That's an
I
explosion.
thought your son
What
was
am I
cultured.
looking at? And I'm like, I need you to see this so you can appreciate what's about to come out in a month or two. He's not. He's not. After watching the Nintendo Direct, I said, "What did you
Of
find most
course.
interesting?" And you know what he freaking said? Minecraft.
Switch 2 version of
You don't have
Minecraft
to
coming out.
you don't have to worry about your son
Anyway,
nursing
that's what I've been
girls for a
playing.
long time if he's still worried about Minecraft right now.
Oh, he hates the fact that I bring up
Oh
girls.
boy.
Now I do it on purpose just to piss him off.
That's funny.
He gets really mad. Like, I'm not gonna show him the SNES version. Forget about it. His brain will just collapse into
A dying
itself
star.
like a dying star.
Well, Pragmata is the only game I've
Yeah,
been playing
who else
recently.
has
Like
been
I
playing
but
some
I am
games?
hooked on it, and I'm trying to play it in chunks, so I'm just not like just tearing it down and stuff like that. But I feel like based on where I'm at in the story progression right now, like I'm getting really close to beating it. Like I said earlier, I love the character interactions and stuff like that. Like I also the design of the game is very well. Like it's one of those games that like it looks realistic with but still looks like a video game. And I was talking to my roommate while we were watching like all the Summer Games Fest stuff over the weekend and stuff like that. And I was we both came to the realization that like we still want our video games to look like video games. So the hyper realism and all that stuff. Like I mean, like this is what's making video games so expensive these days to develop and stuff like that. Like like scale it back a little bit. Because like if we want to see like a digital movie, like we can just go to the movies or or stuff like that. We want something that like lets us know like, hey, this is still a video game. Let's play it. But I love that.